Plus Realty. Today I have with me Max Gomez from recently opened Amped Fitness in Manasquan. Hi Max, thanks for joining me.
Oh, of course, Matt. Thanks for having me, man.
Obviously, you just opened up, I think it was this past Monday. So
Monday,
you've
yep.
been in business now for, was that 4 days?
Yep.
What could you tell us about yourself and
Um,
as a business owner?
sure. So, new business owner. This is something that kind of the pieces kind of just fell into place nicely so far with everything. In the beginning of the year, so I still work at a gym called Sets. I work at the Freehold location. I've been there for about a year and a half. Love it. Great gym. Everything is, it's couldn't ask for more out of the place. So I travel from Belmar because I live in Belmar. So the commute, it's a little, it takes me about a half hour. And then, I know that they were thinking of opening a location a little bit closer to me in like a Belmar Asbury area. And that was kind of a talk for a little while. That was pre-COVID. Once COVID hit, it kind of put things on hold, obviously with, opening a new gym and everything. So that was in like April, May timing. And then, so once that hit, it was pretty much like Zoom calls, just online stuff. And I wasn't, working as much as I would have liked, obviously, because everything was kind of shut down. So I decided to, I thought to myself, listen, I have this certification. I'm an ACE certified physical personal trainer. And I was like, let me try to see if I can put this thing to use. I mean, it's getting nice out. It was May. The weather was getting warmer. So I went on, joined a bunch of Facebook groups, local moms of Wall and Jersey Shore and this and that. I figured, let me start with the moms and then we'll see how that goes. And it kind of took off from there. The posts, I was getting notifications like crazy, but my phone was blowing up. Hey, I'm interested. I want to get a group together at my house, so and so. So I went from no equipment, nothing. I had a couple cones that I bought. I would go to it started with a couple houses here and there, 4, 5, 6 person groups. And I would just have them in their front yard, backyard, whatever, running around. I would make the workout. I would do this, burpees, sit-ups, push-ups, blah, 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 whatever. From there, I was little by little purchasing pieces of equipment, and it slowly throughout the summer, it just kind of grew. And I ended up doing like a drop-in class in the municipal complex right in Wall that I would have every Tuesday and Thursday. And that would just each month I would get a few more people. And there was times when I had, 18 people there that would show up on their own, come pay. I was charging $10 and it was an awesome thing for the summer. And in my mind, I thought, all right, well, this is only going to last as long as the weather's nice. As soon as it got cold, the numbers, obviously went down. The attendance was a little bit less. And then I had a group of like maybe 5, 6 that were willing to stick it out in that cold weather. And it was always in the back of my mind, like, all right, if I want to keep that same amount of people that I had, I have to obviously get a place. There's no way I could just work out of a park for, the winter. So I thought, I didn't want to really sign a lease or anything like that. And then so I ran into a friend of mine that I used to work with. He's an acupuncturist in Brielle. He owns Thrive. And I was just, talking to him, chatting it up. And he's like, my dad owns a building in Manasquan. He's like, and he's got a couple empty rooms. He was like, just go by there. I'll give you his number. Go by, check it out. So I went. As soon as I walked in, I'm like, wow, I could make this work for sure. So, we went over some pricing, stuff like that. It ended up, I told him, I was like, I want it. Let's make it work. So that was the beginning of December. Took me about 3 weeks, especially right now with everything. It's hard to get equipment. So I was traveling. I was driving to Brooklyn. I was in Queens, Staten Island. I was going all over the place to take my dad's pickup truck, throw a bike in the back, throw a bar in the back, squat rack. It was like, yeah, everything nonstop. Took me about 3 weeks. I was in there almost every day, just, bolting stuff up. My dad, my grandpa, we were all getting it done, fixing the little things. And then this I wanted to be open January. So the first official day was January 4th. We up until I opened on that Monday. I was still working on the building on that Sunday, so we timed it perfectly. Now there's still little things that I want to change, but for the most part, it's all set in stone. I've been open, like you said, 4 days. I got already about 10 members, so it's decent. I mean, it's all mostly people that I trained over the summer. But then, I'm offering a good referral program and stuff like that. So I'm hoping this is the start of something that'll last me, a long time.
And what type of gym are you on? Obviously, there's like these high intensity, like a sets is a high intensity workout. There's CrossFit. There's goals like gym, which are probably more geared towards bodybuilding. Other gyms are more cardio based. Like, what do you describe your gym as?
So I personally, I like myself, I like to train strength. I like using more weight-based exercise. Cardio and all that is great, and I do have cardio equipment at my gym. So I would say it's more of like a strength and conditioning as opposed to like a high intensity interval. I like to kind of I incorporate like cable machines, a lot of bar work, heavy, moderately heavy lifting with certain things. And then I like to just, based on the clientele that I'm getting in there, if I know on a certain day, all right, I'm gonna have this member, to where I know, okay, these there are more advanced people in this class. I'll
Mm.
kind of ramp things up a little bit, which is nice when you have that small studio. You can kind of make changes on the fly a
And
little bit.
knowing your
Exactly.
customers. And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I think everyone thinks when you go to a gym, like I hear people say all the time, I need to get myself in shape to go to a gym. When that's really probably not the best way. The best way is probably to come with a professional like you that knows what they're doing, so you can slowly build them up to, where they need to be. And everyone obviously starts from somewhere. Not everybody's a marathoner or a power lifter. Everybody starts from
Yeah.
somewhere knowledge wise and physically.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly right. And I always say to people, like, you could build a house with either a shovel or a bulldozer. You could work just as hard with both machines, but the bulldozer is going to get it done a lot quicker. So if you got the right tools, you can make things work better. Anybody can go to the gym and, try their luck and see what they got. But if you don't have the right tools for the job, it's not going to be as effective.
And how many people can you fit safely into your gym right now?
So right now with the guidelines, I'm capped at about 6, 7. The rule, I anticipate that when things kind of ease up a little bit, I might be able to get 8 in there. It's a tighter room, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to push more people in there and then I compromise the quality of the workout. Like for me, the quality of the workout is the utmost importance, the safety, making sure people are spaced out. I got spray bottles, rags at every station. There's hand sanitizer everywhere. I fog in between each class, so everything is sprayed down nice and clean. And for me, that's like, obviously you want everybody to be comfortable while they're working out. I like to keep the atmosphere as healthy as possible. So that's my main priority. 6, 7 is going to be the cap for now. And I don't anticipating really going up even when things lighten up. Really, I like to just keep it kind of where it is.
Yeah, I think that's what's good, because sometimes you go into a gym and it seems like they're kind of herding people in,
Yeah.
and the quality. I
But
think
the
as a
workout goes
trainer,
down.
yeah, you need to be on top of your people,
Yeah.
even if they know what they're doing. It's always good to have a trainer that has an eye on people, and people aren't kind of doing their own thing and starting to lose form to try to
Yes.
get maybe
Yes.
reps in,
Yeah.
which is
Which
always
exactly, like even like in the beginning when I first got the space, I was like, all right, well, it's a little tight, and that could be looked at as a bad thing, but I'm trying to realize that it's a good thing, because at any given moment I could see every single member of the room at one time. So I know that, especially for somebody that wants to get back into the swing of things in January, you don't really want to go to that big gym where there's a million people. You come in, you're there. I'm going to literally every movement I'll be able to see just from the corner of the room, which is kind of nice.
great. And if people want to get a hold of you, I know you have the social media.
Yep.
What number can they get a hold of you, and where is your gym located?
Okay, so the address is 23 Taylor Ave in Manasquan. It's right off of 71. It's right across the street from the old Acme. My cell phone number, which they can contact directly call, text, either one, 914-282-1570. I'm also on Instagram at Amped Fitness NJ. And then Facebook, if you look up Amped Fitness, it should pop right up. It's gold lettering, so it should be right there.
And that's amped is AMP''D.
Correct.
Fitness.
Yep.
Excellent. Max, I thank you for joining me today. I wish you luck in the future. I hope everybody gives you a call, checks out your social media, and give your gym a chance. If you would like to be interviewed, just like Max, please feel free to reach out to me. My number and contact information will be at the end. And again, thank you, Max, for joining me today.
Matt, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.